What's up? Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Queen Gregory, and today I have another video for y'all. Now, today's video I found over on TikTok. Okay. And the woman whose video I am reacting to today, a lot of people have been going in on her. So let's watch the video. Here we go.
Your standards are just too high. I'm a 30-year-old single black female prioritizing gut health and protein intake. I can squat 250. I've written 2 books and speak 3 different languages. In the last 6 months alone, I've created 4 different applications and 2 different programs across the iOS platform. Not to mention, I started diversifying my financial portfolio at 23. You wear skinny jeans. We're not grading this on a curve.
I have a lot to say. And I have a lot to say because the problem that I have is that this is not just a black women thing. Let me say it again. This is not just a black women thing. This is a black people thing. A lot of black people equate materialism, success. They will run down their resumes to say that they are a qualified partner. You had a man who said that because he was 6'1" or however tall he was and make over 6 figures, that he was of high value.
You believe you're a top tier man? By what standard?
I'm 6'4". Only about 8% of the entire world is 6'4". I make well over 100K a year, and I'm black at that. If you add that on,
This is what people believe, and this is what people are made to believe. So she's not the only one, and it's some men who believe the exact same thing. So again, it's not a woman's issue. It's a black people issue. There's a book called The Black Bourgeoisie, and it's by E. Franklin Frazier. And in that book, I want to read you something specifically. This is what it says. The world of make-believe, which the black bourgeoisie has created around their status symbols, their homes, their cars, their social clubs, their dresses, and their ability to spend money give them the illusion of being people of importance. Since they have been excluded from the business world and from participation in the control of the economic life of the nation, they have concentrated their activities on consumption rather than production. We have problems as far as economics goes, but economics is not going to help us with all of our issues. That's what I need black people to understand. Yes, we need monies. We need all of the monies. However, I have another clip that's going to show you what I mean by people placing emphasis on the materialism versus the importance of building relationships.
Bro, no hate in my heart. Me and AD didn't work out just like any other relationship. Sometimes relationships don't work out. AD is an amazing person, and I have nothing bad to say about AD. She's going to be an amazing wife, bro. That's it. That's what it is. But what's tricking me out is y'all niggas saying that I fumbled. Like, y'all niggas don't know who I am. Mind you, I just bought a boat car. I'm lit. I'm excited. I got a G-Wagon that's about to rent out in Charlotte for $300 an hour. I'm not thinking I fumbled.
Of making themselves better, of understanding their trauma, understanding the importance of personal growth, becoming self-aware to realize, how am I as a person? How do I show up in relationships with people? We can't get anywhere until we stop putting so much emphasis on materialism and start putting all the emphasis on our healing, on our personal development, on becoming better people. So many people want to put emphasis on getting to the bag. What's happening internally? What's happening? Are you comfortable with talking to people? Are you comfortable with being vulnerable? Are you comfortable expressing yourself in relationship? Do you know how to communicate when you're in relationship? Are you a good person to be around? Are you happy when you're in a relationship? Or do you depend on somebody else for your happiness? And even in the video with Clay, like, yes, him and AD did not work out. But for him to say, well, I make $300 a day with a car, how is that equivalent to a person? What is the correlation? What is the correlation of a person and a car. A car you can buy over and over and over again. Once you lose a person in your life, you cannot get them back. Once that person is gone, they're gone. Whether they walk out of your life or if they're dead, they're gone. There's no coming back for majority of people. So you can't treat a person as if you could just go buy another one. That's people's problem. Once you have something, you have to understand, how do I cherish this, what I have? How can I be grateful for what I have? How can I be appreciative of what I have? How can I show this person appreciation every single day? Am I a nice person? Or am I only nice because I want to get something in return? Am I only nice because I think of relationships as transactional? These are the conversations that we got to have, y'all. It's so much deeper than just, what a person brings as far as just the languages you learn. And you going to the gym and you focus on your gut health. Yes, you're focused on your gut health, but are you focused on your mental health? Again, yes, you know the languages, but do you know how to be affectionate? Do you know how to care for somebody else? Do you know how to cater to someone's needs as you would want somebody to cater to yours? Again, it's the Maslow's hierarchy. Stop only caring about the basic needs, y'all. Stop only caring. There's levels to this. Stop only caring about the basic needs. You have to get to the point where you're building connections, genuine relationships. You have to get to that point. You have to get to a point of self-actualization. And if you're not there, if you're still in that basic needs, guess what? You're going to continue to only focus on survival, only focus on transactional relationships, because that's where you are. And we put so much emphasis on these things because a lot of times this is we talk about first generation people in their family to be successful. You're talking about people who had to come from survival to get to where they at, and they still stuck there. So mentally, they have not even integrated with a newer level of themselves to think that I don't have to think from this space. I can provide love in a certain way. I can learn how to love in a certain way. I can show up differently. These are the things that we have to change about our mindsets, because everybody want to talk about, oh, she got degrees, this and that. But you don't. We come into a time, well, guess what? These kids might have to be homeschooled. You think you want a woman that's a dummy? You think a man want a woman that's a dummy? A woman that ain't got no degrees and that's just in survival and don't care about education, doesn't value education, is not going to be able to take care of your kids. And definitely not teach them anything, because she don't know nothing herself. So these things are important, guys. All of these things are important. All of these things need to be in the pot. But you have to know that you have other things in the pot. There's other things that you can pull from in the pot. Not just the degrees, not just I go to the gym every single day, not just this is the type of car I drive, this is the type of house I got. All of those are external things. We're focusing on the external. Quit focusing on the external. What is it internally within you and how you can show up with another person? Are you able to be interdependent? Not codependent, not hyper independent. Interdependence is more to it. Nobody wants to be with somebody just for their money, or just because they got degrees, or just because these surface level superficial things. Stop tying your identity to things. And I get what people are saying. However, Those things do matter, but there's more that matters. Same way somebody don't want somebody to continue to just be talking about themselves 24/7. If you want to date and this person just keep talking about themselves, no one wants that. Some people want people who are interested in them, who are interested in getting to know them on a deeper level, who are interested in understanding them in a certain way. So we have to understand how to connect with other people. And when you somebody who only focus on you, and you're selfish, no one likes that type of energy. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this woman listing out her resume. Does this make her qualified? And y'all let me know what y'all think about Clay from Love is Blind. And let's just have an open discussion. Let's keep it respectful. And thank y'all for tuning into my video today. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all in my next video. Peace.